I'm Raven, and welcome back to the Journeyman Project 3, Legacy of Time. Last time we found out that aliens are basically going around destroying our most advanced cities because the Legacy of Time, finger quotes, is buried somewhere on Earth. And we're about to go back to ancient, well, Atlantis, Mayan, or some Tibetan monk thing, I guess. The only one I'm really familiar with is Atlantis, because everyone knows what Atlantis is. So let's go ahead and jump back to Atlantis. This will be a part that I saw in the demo, because I believe it was Atlantis that was in the demo I played all those many years ago. So it'll be interesting to see what triggers the old nostalgia reflex. Cool. Well, this looks a damn sight better than last time we saw it. Yeah, look at this. Though, quite why you'd have a whole load of boats on this inner ring. Ah, whatever. I guess they wanted to go for a sort of Venice type dealio. Looks like we can walk around this area. We are, of course, wearing the chameleon suit, so we're going to need to find... here we go. Oh, is this actually the top of where we were? Or was that a different windmill? No, that was probably a different windmill, surely. But then no, because the suit takes us back to where we were last time we left. So actually, yes, this will be the same windmill that we were on top of previously. Oh yeah, because we will walk...
Incredible city. Quite a difference from the aquarium we saw on our last visit. Judging from the caldera crescent shape of this island, I would gather that it was once an active volcano. If Agent 3 was right, and this really was Atlantis, then it surpassed even the most fantastic legends of its existence. That door might be a trap. Door.
Very, very droll. Let's hope there's no one in here. But I guess hopefully we still have the life signs indicator.
We have a lot of ground to cover, so if you get stuck, we can always time jump to another environment. Don't fret. I'll log the precise coordinates so when you choose to return, we'll appear exactly on the spot where we left.
Yeah, we worked that one out already. Let's grab some cogs. Do I still have... No, they took away his form from me. I wonder if we get to use that later on. Ooh, cool. Wow, really? That seems like a fairly short puzzle. Well, let's go ahead and do this. Why not? And maybe we need to go on the other side.
Igor, pull the first lever.
Few more turns, Gage. Heave! Put your back into it, laddie.
A few more turns and then what? I'm not quite sure what we're doing.
Another trapdoor. Looks like the only exit. Unless you want to jump out the window.
I do. But the game wouldn't let me. No. Sorry, that's not what I meant. Hello? Yeah, it is the same windmill as well. Look at that.
I want you to watch this spiraling staircase. You're getting sleepy. Now repeat after me. Arthur is always right. I owe it all to Arthur. Gage is a chicken. I can fly.
Chickens can't fly. Don't be ridiculous.
Whoa, stop, Gage. That must be the keeper of the windmill. Since you don't have any Atlantean guises in your chameleon database, it might be wise to meet him later. Let's find another way around.
Oh wow, it actually... Wow, have they taken out a lot of the death scenes from the game? Because that... It won't even let you go down there so you can have a weird, you know, interaction there.
Gage, you can't walk up to that person. If someone sees you in your futuristic Turtle Boy suit, it might change history. Let's find someone who's not paying attention and capture their guys with your chameleon device. Gage, you can't walk up to that person.
Yeah.
If someone sees you in your futuristic Turtle Boy suit, it might change history. Let's find someone who's not paying attention and capture their guys with your chameleon device.
Quite how he wouldn't hear us stomping up and down the stairs. Stomp, 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 stomp. Up we go. So what were we actually doing over here? Can we actually go out the window? Doesn't look like it. Let's turn it again. Why not? There must be a reason that we're turning it. Let's go back onto the roof. Nope. God damn it. Being able to turn should be on a different mouse button to navigating forward. Okay. Plus, you'd think the keeper of the windmill would be like, "Who's turning my cogs?" Oh hey, that one's broken. Good, now I can go out. I guess I turned it too far. You've gone too far. Well, I'm not allowed to go walking out here. There's a note there. Okay, this ought to be good for a laugh. Okay. Fair enough.
The first description of Atlantis in literature was from Plato in a series of discussions from his works Timaeus and Critias. According to Plato, Atlantis was a utopia that existed somewhere in the Western Ocean. It was never known whether Plato was actually describing the fabled lost continent or fabricating an elaborate concept to help prove an argument, as he was known to do.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We shouldn't stand here for too long. From up here, we're likely to be seen. Oh, hi down there. Who, us? Just a couple of windmill repairmen doing their job. Gage, quick, show 'em your butt crack. Anyway, we should find a guys quickly before we really are spotted.
Let's go this way. Nope, can't climb up that. Tell you what, we should actually make a salve. Where are we? We're on 5 now. God knows what year we're in there. 1262. You know what, I think I'll go back to my previous naming regiment. Number 5. Atlantis. Wall. There. Clip clop. Walking a bit close to the edge of that gauge. Oh, or maybe not. Well, I guess that is our way down.
Go on, Gage. Take a flying leap.
I don't know, we're back on a freaking creaking piece of water. I can see a lot of technology they developed, which they'd later use on Exile. It's fascinating.
Remember, don't look down. I told you not to look down. Now you better use the umbrella.
I don't think I have one. Atlantis sure is a quiet place. Don't mind me. Yo ho, away we go. A pirate's life for me. Yeah, terra firma. That sounded like someone in that direction. Oop, what was that?
Those large earthenware containers strewn about the docks are called pithoi. Bronze Age Mediterranean cultures used them to hold liquids like oil and wine. When full, they would be incredibly heavy, which is why I assume they have the loading crane. And when you need a crane to unload your booze, it's time to admit you have a problem. Many huge terracotta pots like those pithoi were uncovered in the excavation of Knossos, the Minoan capital on Crete. Many of them ranged up to 9 feet tall and 6 feet in diameter. It's amazing they could turn pots that large, let alone fire them. All those handles were to distribute the weight over multiple ropes when they moved them.
It's fun and educational. Doesn't sound like we're in for a good time whichever way we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and save again. 6 Atlantis. Let's call this the dock. I bet there's a person right here.
I'm fairly certain that the dock ship is of Egyptian make. What would it be doing here so far from home? It almost looks like he's waiting for a passenger. Maybe the guy is some sort of ferryman. If so, he must know the lay of the land.
Maybe his name is Sharon. Let's grab his image. Neat. So I guess each area has a certain number of dudes. Not a good idea to go up to him dressed as him, though. Though of course I will do it just for the amusement factor. Because I do seem to recall that they get pretty frickin' freaked out if you walk up to them dressed as themselves. As you might expect. I imagine if someone walked up to me dressed as myself, I'd probably be like, oh hey.
Can you imagine how that person would react if an exact mirror image walked up and said, hi? Well, I guess you can. Anyway, most people would not handle it as well as you did. Let's choose a different guise to interact with that person.
Really? I could have sworn you were allowed to. Maybe that's just my misremembrance. After all, it was a very long time ago. I was quite young. But I swore you could walk up to them dressed as themselves. Or perhaps it's only very certain situations where you bump into them by accident, as it were. Oh, so far, so no one. Oh.
For a blind beggar.
He's blind, is he?
A few coins for a blind old beggar.
Oh wow, dialogue. Sorry.
Sorry, I can't help you.
Looks like nasty weather.
Nasty weather? That's strange. Even a cautious weatherman would tell you that today is a parasailing day. Well, if a clear blue sky and warm sunshine are your personal demons...
I take it you've come to collect on my debt. As I said before, I will repay you when I can. Please understand, I am a modest man with modest means. It is difficult enough just to scrape together enough to eat.
Indeed. You're a beggar. I get it.
Coins for a blind beggar. A few coins for a blind old beggar.
I guess it just goes round in circles. Oh, you can't actually abort dialogue? No, you can't abort dialogue. Okay.
Sorry, I can't help you.
Looks like nasty weather.
Might as well pick the opposite up.
It would seem so, yes.
Well, then perhaps you had better move indoors. You would not want to be caught in the rain.
Well then, that was weird. On the bright side, we can go to the ferryman now. Though I don't have any coinage. And apparently this guy has a debt. I don't know, maybe the ferryman will give a blind man a ride. I guess it depends on how well the ferryman knows the blind person literally on the other side of the dock to him. Wait, if I'm blind, how am I walking around? Ah, now I wonder if I could change forms here. Now that it's let me walk up to him.
Where's your modesty? You can't change your clothes in front of a stranger.
No, no, not this time. Look, I have to make a living too, you know. Try your luck with someone else.
There are no other ferrymen at this dock.
Well then, I guess you'll just have to wait for one.
Eat this. No?
No, no, no. I told you, I'm out of the charity business.
There are no other ferrymen at this dock.
Well then, I guess you'll just have to wait for one.
Okay, so basically I need to get a coin for the ferryman. Now the beggar has a debt. I can't immediately think of a way of collecting that debt without using my stick to beat him. Ooh, we haven't walked down here yet. Any coins on the floor? Doesn't look like it. I wonder if we can get back to the windmill? Oh no, because we kind of had to fall off a thing to get down here. Can't imagine it would allow us to go back up. Oh, maybe we can. And colour me surprised. Go on, keep going. Oh, you can walk right along here. Or is that down? I mean, you can walk along here. Whether you want to or not is another question entirely. Actually, there's some stairs over there. Maybe there is a way past. Well, as much fun as this is, I don't see a way forward from here. Let's go
The
back.
writings on the sail on the back of that docked boat tell me it's Egyptian. Let's see, I think it reads, "My other ship is a barge?"
No, you can't go back up. Not surprising. I'm surprised they let you climb back up here. But then I guess if you've got the animation going one way, it's not so much to let you play the animation the other way. Let's go back down and see if we can get a way up those stairs. Yeah, keep going. Don't leave a job half finished, Gage. Oh, that's right, there's a gap. Well, let's see if we can collect his debt. Beat it out of you. Beat it.
A few coins for a blind old beggar.
Sorry.
Sorry, I can't. Well, if a clear blue sky and warm sunshine are your personal demons.
I take it you've come to collect on my debt. As I said before, I will repay you when I can. Please understand, I am a modest man with modest means. It is difficult enough just to scrape together enough to eat.
I wouldn't call you a modest person. You don't have much at all. Okay, maybe we can get some coins from somewhere else. Let's go ahead and leave this time zone and head to the Andes. Well, this looks a bit more cheery.
Agent 3 said this city was El Dorado, the fabled lost city of gold.
Ah.
The legend of El Dorado grew after the conquistadors came to Peru in 1530 to plunder the Incan Empire. Driven by rumors of a gilded city whose roads were lined with gold, New World conquerors continued to ravage the continent of South America after the genocide of the Incas.
Yeah, they do tend to do that, don't they?
According to history, the name El Dorado was coined by Sebastian de Belalcazar in 1535, a veteran of the Inca conquest and founder of the capital of Ecuador. He met an Indian who spoke of a king that sprinkled his body with a fine gold dust before bathing in a sacred mountain lake. On hearing that, Belalcazar called the mysterious king El Dorado, the Golden Man. Today, we know that man as George Hamilton. Judging from these fertile fields, I would say that the natives have mastered irrigation. Having seen the well system firsthand, I would guess that they're using underground aqueducts to bring water from the mountains. But we're not exactly blending in here, Gage. Sorry, but I don't think your gleaming smile is a sufficient disguise. Besides, a Spanish conquistador might come along and take your fillings. We need to find someone native and capture their image with the chameleon device. What's that near the well, Gage? Is that a South American mountain sloth? Be careful, they're rapid nappers.
Oh, it's a kid. Looks like we're not allowed to do anything with well. But at least you got a nice, easy, easy disguise. But I guess my access might be somewhat limited as a kid. Let's go up to the house. See who is home. Hey, it's that basket. We're gonna need that. Well, look at this place. Freaking crazy. Balloons. I was right, it was broken pottery. I guess it's stable.
I think if I had a nose, I'd be holding it right now. We're in a stable of some sort. Some advice? Step gingerly while we're in here.
Alright, no, it's just hay. Nice bit of hay, nice straw roof. It's quite nice. Decent stone walls. It's just nice to see it in one piece, I guess. I said nice too much. Nice, nice, nice.
Gage, I don't see this town on our map. Why don't you ask the nice man sharpening the large scythe for directions?
Oh, him.
Acheo, there you are. Son, I can tell by your drooping eyes that you were sleeping. Were you out late last night visiting the shaman again? Remember, you have many chores today. Harvesting the crops that Toawalpa provides our people is hard work. I cannot do it alone.
Sorry, Father. I'm sorry. Don't hurt me. Oh God, the way he's... Jesus, don't menace your son with the friggin'... Good Lord.
Father, what does the shaman do?
Lately, I would imagine that you know him better than I. Anyhow, the shaman is the one who speaks to the spirits. Son, I know you have been going to see him. It is good that you are interested in the stories of our people. But I cannot reap Toawalpa's bounty alone. I need your help. Don't worry. I'm not forbidding you from seeing the shaman. Just tend to your chores.
That's quite a reasonable position to take.
What is a Toahualpa?
Toawalpa is the greatest of the 4 elemental spirits. She is the earth, the strength of stone, and the wealth of soil. It is she who causes the ground to be fertile and the crops to grow. Next time you see the shaman, ask him to teach you more of the spirits.
That's a very, I can imagine there might be some situations where it's like, what do you mean, who is Toawalpa? Oh, I taught you nothing, boy! Bang! Right in the kisser.
Goodbye, Father.
Acheo, I'll see you at dinner. And don't take any more naps. You've daydreamed enough for today.
Let's make a new save. 9. Chichen Itza. El Dorado. Stable.
You can't change your chameleon guys directly in front of someone.
I'm gonna keep trying until it works. I swear it was possible at certain points. At least in the demo.
See those markings that carve across the mountains in the distance? Those remind me of the lines left behind by the Nazca Indians of Peru. In the arid plains nestled between Peru's Pacific coast and the Andean foothills, the Nazca left behind hundreds of mysterious intersecting lines that sprawled for miles over the landscape.
Jeez, look at this. It's very expansive. So I guess these are actually meant to be more like ferries than anything else.
Those balloons rise along the rope rails to the other plateau. It actually looks very safe, but before we go, let me tell you a sad tale about a little balloon called the Hindenburg.
Well, I guess there's nothing left for us to do here. Ah, it's automatic. And counterbalanced. These guys are insane. Look at that. A dual lever system.
Greedy explorers continued searching for El Dorado right up to the end of the 18th century, cutting a bloody trail of atrocities through South America. However, none would find the lost city. Disease, dissension, native resistance, and malnutrition would eventually decimate even the most well-prepared expeditions.
I'm Don Quixote.
Gage, hold my purse. I'm going to take a picture.
You don't have a purse. Or a camera. But yes, that is quite the breathtaking vista. So I guess this is going to take us into the city proper. Okay, we can go that way. We can go this way too. Wow, could it be that I actually do need to make a map? Is this going to be quite open world, as it were? Well, not open world, but just open? Because I have made maps in the previous ones, but they always felt a little redundant, because they were never actually quite that complicated.